Welcome to ATB TV. I'm Darren Dance here with the great Peter Morganti on Friday.
Footy's finished, Darren. We don't have to talk about it anymore.
Well, look, what a
That's done.
fantastic weekend about, the Panthers getting up.
How good was the NRL? That was the best grand final of the weekend.
That was the only grand final.
It was the best
I didn't see any others.
Broncos. God, they were home, weren't they?
Who?
The Broncos.
Oh, mate.
Poor old Brisbane.
Yeah, Brisbane had a bad weekend.
What was the other one? Collingwood.
Oh, we won't talk about it. No interest.
No. I got one text.
One text.
Yeah, so that shows you how, the supporters should be out and about having a go at us.
Got nothing to say about it. Anyway, that's last year.
God,
that's history.
Jeez, they were
Carlton next year.
Jeez, they were lucky, Collingwood. Kick all those points and just fall in. They should have won by 5 goals.
Shouldn't have even been there. GWS were robbed.
Anyway, yeah, that Toby Green high tackle.
I'm on Carlton for next year.
What about that contentious, what do you call it? Advantage. God, geez.
Well, I'll tell you one thing.
No, we're only stirring.
What?
Too good, Collingwood. What?
They will be hard to beat next year because they're getting the recruit of the year.
Collingwood?
Goldstein.
I thought you were going to say Oliver.
The pensioner.
Yeah,
they're getting Goldstein into the club.
No, I think he's going to be something now, isn't he?
I don't know.
They'll be after Oliver. Actually,
Oliver's going nowhere.
I'll give them one thing. All the recruits they picked up, 2 kicked Frampton. Tom Mitchell was good. Oleg Markov, he was good.
Hill?
Bobby Hill, how good was he? No, well done.
So it wasn't Collingwood that won the grand final, was it? It was their recruits.
And the coach.
And
how good's the
coach,
coach?
He had a baby on the day.
Had a baby in the...
I was wondering what happened if his wife was going to deliver the baby like 2:30 in the afternoon. What would he have done?
Well, it was 2 weeks early, so it was a little surprise on him. She told him the day before, I'm feeling well, I'm going... I don't think she wasn't even at the home. Like, I think he might have...
What happens if she was going to give birth during the game?
Well, Jack Crisp, his wife was... Like, she's about 2 days over, and she was running around there at the ground, so I don't know. He may have just have to have left it to the assistant coaches for half an hour.
Wow.
So, what do you say? I've just had the biggest day of my life and added this to it.
I don't think he was that excited about winning the flag, to be honest.
No, second. Called it Maggie. Poor kid.
Poor kid.
What was it, a boy? What would they
I don't
call
know.
it? Magpie?
Anyway, by the time that kid can walk, he'll be sacked.
Would have been DeGoey if it was a boy. Or Dacos.
Oh, my God.
Well done, Pie supporters. Now you can just shut up. And so
it's history, it's last year.
Now we will.
Not interested. Not interested.
Cricket's on now.
Yes.
Cricket and racing.
AFLW.
Oh, please. Can we talk about Collingwood? AFL.
Oh, it's good. I'm going.
To a game.
I want to go to a game. I think Geelong are playing at Cardinia Park.
It must be
round 10.
Must be in a super box. Free, all-inclusive.
I don't think there'll be any super boxes of those games.
At the pub across the road.
Actually, there's a game at the Junction Oval. It's cricket, like a T20 women's. Australia plays West Indies. Do you want to go?
Well, that'd be better than the footy.
Junction Oval. You ever been?
Yeah. I've watched some.
You played there, didn't you?
Oh, no, I don't think. Oh, I may have.
Yeah, I reckon. I think your name's on the wall.
The toilet wall. With the toilet wall.
All right, we're going to wrap this up. We've got to go quick because you've got to pick your son up and take him to school.
They go to school at 11 o'clock these days.
11 o'clock. What's going on? And I've got to go and have a coffee with old mate.
Oh, mate.
John Marnie.
Oh, John's in town.
Yeah, I tried to get him on ATB TV, but he just said I didn't want to be questioned by you.
By me?
Or me.
Oh, righto.
He was worried what I was going to ask him.
Oh, righto. Yeah, well...
I said to him, mate, I'm happy to talk about, what your thoughts are on the referendum.
Oh, Jesus.
And I said, you worked at Forest Lodge. I'd be happy to ask you a few questions about what went on there in the day. He said, I decline.
I think you're scared. We have no guests anymore because they're too scared to come on.
John Marnie's picked the right week to come to Melbourne, to Ballarat.
Yeah. Had the temperature drop from last week.
Last Saturday was 28 and sweating.
Yeah, now.
This week, you'd have to add up 3 days' temperatures to get to 28.
Yeah, the cold breeze is back.
And rain.
I think
we needed it.
Slightly on the improve. Yeah, we did need it.
We needed
What about the poor buggers east of the state?
One day of fire.
And then flooded out.
And then water in the houses.
Happy as hell that it rained, and now... what a weird place we live in.
What would you want living in Gippsland?
Seen the Cobbett, Wangaratta, did their banks burst again?
I don't know. Have we got any clients up there? Be careful what you say.
No, they're good clients up there. If they're up there, might have to help them out there.
We might have to have a fundraiser.
Help them out with a winner.
Right.
First,
well,
we'll go.
only had 2 runners.
We'll go to our horses that ran. Steinem in the Stock Stakes. The good horse won, Amelia Stewart, but gee, it was a bit upside down. They went like the clappers.
No one thought Amelia's Jewel
Sit
would
behind.
be outside the leader, did they? And that really caught them all asleep.
Prior to Jenny, is that the leader? Didn't it go quick? It went good too.
He knew, didn't he?
Yeah, they said,
Wayne,
how easy. She had to push her out to win, and look, she did, and they broke the track record.
Her own record.
Yeah.
But everyone broke track records that night.
Yeah, and probably the merit in Steinem's run is that I think she clocked a couple of the best sectionals coming home.
Yeah, well, she was one that ran on, and
Yeah.
I think she was only 0.2 outside the track record.
There you go.
And she got beat, I don't know,
5 or 6. All goes well for the rest of her prep.
That track was on fire.
She looks like she's
She's
up,
ready now.
Third up, ready to go.
Coonji.
2000.
Interesting.
Oh well.
Caulfield on the Wednesday, I think it is.
She's a mare hitting form at the right time.
Well, she needs to, because spring's going to be over before she gets to the form. What are they doing, those blokes?
Anyway, we'll talk about those blokes in a minute.
Just on the Friday night, isn't it great to have a couple of stars going around?
Yeah.
Like Amelia's Jewel, who's tiny.
Yep.
I was talking to Damien Lane at John yesterday.
Yep.
And I said, oh yeah, smarter than there. He goes, I couldn't let Pride of Jenny get too far in front because I'd never run it down.
Yeah.
I said, she's only tiny, isn't she? He goes, yeah, when you look at it, you go, oh, is that the horse?
Yeah, right. Eh?
So,
there you go.
but she can run.
Yeah,
and the other
absolutely.
horse, how good was she in Paradise?
Got a huge sprint.
Oh, on the corner, I'm thinking, all these mugs that have backed rods on have done their day. Or next bit of Mushka.
And well, like Henry Dyer's horses for her, and the kid rode it well.
He broke the track record and got beat.
Yeah, he did the right thing. Some said, oh, did he go a little early? But I think at that stage, you're wondering how well Imperatives
or where
going.
it was.
Yeah, and well, even 50 out, he was only just getting to her. She was only just getting to her.
Well, I think with Giga Kick out,
Yep.
Nature Strip retired, Animo gone to stud. Like, who are the exciting horses to follow?
The 2 mares.
Those 2 mares.
And Brightside.
And Mr. Brightside. And, you know, we need good horses to get people watching.
And I think you throw in the old Warrior Alligator Blood in the mix there. He makes the races to a degree, doesn't he? Like he's,
well, you know where he's going to be in the run, don't you?
Yeah, so it's
it was
good.
Great. It was good watching. I took a 7-horse multi.
And?
6
You're
got
still
up.
here.
6 got up.
You're still here, so I never got up.
Couldn't believe it. Done all the hard work. Bloody that Tiz Invincible, Mars horse. Any chance they can get a horse to win 2 in a row?
Oh, hopefully they can get a winner tomorrow.
I'm not taking their favourites anymore. I'm over them.
Hopefully they can get a winner tomorrow.
Joe Pride's a freak.
Yeah, well, he's got a couple or 3 maybe going the Everest.
It's dropped away, that Everest. I think I wish I win just wins.
Well, Mandino won yesterday. He could have went that way.
Won?
If he won.
I met all the boys down there. There was a lot of boys down there yesterday.
In Mandino?
Yeah, there was one of them was having a birthday and they'd hired a bus and they were... I think they'd remember the race, maybe. I hadn't met any of those blokes before. They were in for a big afternoon, the Geelong boys.
Oh, he ran
Special mention to Best on Ground.
Best on Ground.
Doggy.
Oh, right. They all have their nickname badges on.
Doggy from Ocean Grove. Best on Ground.
Best on Ground. So the football boys are a bit old.
He looked like a bit of a surfer to me.
Oh, right.
I don't know about the other blokes. Then there was a couple of boys there from the Lethbridge Cricket Club.
Well, they might have to keep going the next start or two.
He loved it. It's the first horse he's been in.
Oh, right,
And he said, I patted him and he sniffed me. And
he sniffed
me. He must like Canadian Club. Because he'd had a few. But anyway, good on you, dog. It was good to meet you, mate.
Very good. Very good. Well, hoofs on the till. Just got to find the right race down.
Mandino.
Yeah. Just got held up slightly at the 400.
And the
probably cost him second.
Soft track was not to our advantage.
Yeah.
The winner was never going to get beat. It was an import by Camelot. Annabelle Nation just brought it down for a kill. And it did kill. But unfortunately, we were on the inside of that horse.
Yeah.
So we had to wait to get out. And
come off their heels.
He got onto the right part of the track and he looked like he was going to run a clear second, but the other horse just got him on the line. And I heard him saying afterwards that horse will be winning over 3,000 at the Valley.
Righto.
We could too. Well, anyway, I think we're going to a 2,600 at Cranbourne. But when you go through his form, Mandino, he's only had 5 runs.
Yeah.
But his 2 bad runs have been on real wet tracks.
Yeah, that's it.
And the other time when he drew wide, jumped, went forward, reefed back to last, then took off. Can't win doing that.
His father won a Group 3 when he was 7.
I said to the boys, when Dandino was bought to come to Australia for the Cups, he was bought because he was only any good on top of the ground. No
Exactly
good on
right.
wet.
Yep.
And England, tracks are wet all the time. And that's why I bought him as a firm track horse. And I think this horse is definitely a firm track horse.
Yeah.
He's no star, but there's a couple of wins in him.
Yep, no, I agree.
Zach Spain, credit to him, rode him really well. Drove to Geelong for 1 ride.
Only 9 out of 10. Though.
I gave,
Only 9 out of 10.
So you did watch the post race.
Yeah.
I gave him a 9 out of 10 for the ride because I can't give 10 unless they win.
That's right.
That's fair.
Yeah, but they could get 11 out of 10 if you have a good result with it.
If I backed it, they get 11 out of 10.
Anyway, so yeah, he's a horse that there's a race there, and like you said, firm track. Righto, runners coming up. Quickly zip through these. We have a busy Saturday, Darren.
Yep.
You attending all the races? You going to Matawa, Rose Hill and Flemington?
No.
Haven't got a helicopter?
No.
Righto. Well, we'll start with Matawa. Late Titicaca.
Peter Chow.
Chowie, first runner for us.
Yep.
Drawn, I think it'll be 9 of 12 as the scratchings unfold. You probably know more, may need the run, but if it's up and about and they decide to go forward,
He's happy with it.
Matawa's a good track for leaders.
Will Clark and Sackett said it was too hard to train.
Chowie reckons it's easy to train.
I know, he loves it. So good on the boys for giving it another go. I haven't met those blokes yet. But
Will Gordon riding.
yeah, so it'll go to Matawa first up for Chow. And look, it's always been on the speed, which is where you need to be at Matawa.
And not just on the speed, it can open them up.
It'll be interesting to see what they do. But look, we're going there with no expectations, but dropping back from running around Metro Adelaide to Matawa,
Yep.
Well, that's going to be, what, 10 lengths inferior?
I don't know if it's 10, but it'll be
6?
inferior. Yeah, it'll be inferior.
Look, I don't think it'll disgrace. No odds yet.
And the track should be pretty good.
You go?
Not to Matawa. I'm going Tuesday, trials.
Monday?
Tuesday. Monday's Terang, Tuesday's Matawa.
You don't do terrain?
Yeah, going there too.
Do you see how many trials there are?
21.
But do you know what trials I'm in? 3,
Yeah.
18, 19, 20. I'm not going to 3, by the way.
Just forget 3.
I said to Wayne Johnson, I'll be seeing you at Terang.
I'll send you the vision. You can watch.
I'll be there.
Oh, no, for 3.
No, Dandy Man just having a jump.
Righto. So now we'll go to Flemington where we've got Kadinsky Abstract back down the straight, 1100.
What's going on, Pete?
J-Mac on this time.
Called in the big guns.
I did hear on RSN that they were talking about him. I said, well, it needs further, this horse. What's Waller doing? They couldn't work it out.
I can't work it out. I can't work it out.
Head towards a Coolmore.
Well, I think they're hoping that's what happens, but blinkers on. Blinkers on.
So rather than be detached early, it might be attached early.
And a lot less speed, they're saying. And shortened up this morning in the odds.
What about the Coolmore?
I could not have anything on it after last run.
Did it shorten in the Coolmore?
When it ran midfield last start, it went from 21s to 13s in the Coolmore the next day. I would have thought it might have went from 21s to 81s. What would I know?
Well,
this horse...
do you reckon he knows what he's doing well?
I think he knows what he's doing, but maybe he's not calling the shots.
Right.
Don't know.
Owner's left out.
Don't know what's going on there, but anyway, look, if that horse wins tomorrow, I know nothing.
Yeah, well, anyway, they got a plan, Darren, by the sounds.
Well, blinkers are on. J-Mac back on. I guess we'll find out.
The horse I'm interested in
Here we go.
is me mate, old Jack. Detonator Jack got to that race. This is why people should have bought that 5% share. Because of this race alone. 850,000 for first. I know I'm going the early crow here, probably upset all the owners. I was just, the only thing I'm worried.
People have tipped it.
Yeah, and well, I've seen your little Sky Channel thing, eh? What is he, $5 or $6? Roundabout? Like it's even. It's
$7.
Is he 7? Yeah. It's I think it's 6.
Barrier 1.
4. Yeah, that's my only little concern.
Rose Hill.
Just a little concern.
Where's he going to be in the run, Pete? They say he's going to be in the first 4.
Yeah, I reckon he will be.
Yeah, all right.
Because remember these races we had here where he drew wide, he kept jumping. Well, we had to snag him because he was going to keep wide. I reckon he'll be, I reckon behind the leader or 3 back the fence.
3 back the fence.
And they fan at Rosehill.
My favourite spot.
They fan at Rosehill, they'd want to. Anyway,
I don't know where he gets to in the run.
I
Anyway,
reckon if you took all that out of it, just facts and figures like that, the horse should be primed 3rd up, 1400.
Oh, he's primed.
Hey? Absolutely roaring to go.
well, I don't know. I mean, it's a $1.5 million race.
$250,000 run second.
Hopper. And it's called the Alan Brown Stakes.
Is he there to present the medal?
Yeah, well, he's sponsoring the race.
It's a horse
One of the owners, by the way, is a guy called Alan Brown. He's got a ponytail about that long.
Well,
You won't miss him. But his nickname's Gonzo. Comes from Alice Springs. He's a part owner. Alan Brown, look it up. But somehow he wants to win his own race.
So that's the trophy's a horseshoe with a ponytail on the back of it.
Well, I'm sure he's going to want to present and make the speech. Hi, my name's Alan Brown. I won my own race. I'm from Queensland.
Originally from Alice Springs.
If you know Alan Brown, can you just text him? I want him to get 500 texts. Where did you come up with $1 million, Brownie?
I'll just put his mobile phone up on this discussion.
I reckon there's a few blokes out there that got his number. A few ladies have got his. A lot of ladies have got his number.
I hope he gets 10,000 texts because the horse has won.
There's only one good thing about Alan Brown.
I would never know.
He doesn't barrack for Collingwood.
Oh, good on you, Brandy.
Anyway, good luck, Alan, in your own race. I know you're staying at. Where's he staying? The penthouse at the big joint.
At the Cross.
The Cross. The Crown, I think.
Righto.
There's a few going up.
But that all start. Any luck? Any luck?
Just needs luck.
Maybe Monday, the bandstand meetings at now Pakenham on the Syntho. The home track.
Gippsland's underwater, so
home track.
Back to his home track. He's only got to walk out the gate.
She, Navy girl.
He?
She. Navy girl, first up.
Stokes.
Oh, yeah, well, that's right. First up for Stokesy. They reckon
He's declared it.
Right.
Did you get that update?
I've heard it before with this horse, so I'll just reserve my judgment.
Had 2 runs that's been declared both times.
Both times. Yeah, right.
You're not anchoring your multis around it?
No, I watch with interest.
He's declared it, so I don't know. Obviously shows a bit.
With a lead.
Is it an 800 metre race?
No, 1,000.
Righto. Good luck. Everyone's been patient. This is the daughter of Platelet by Merchant Navy. Ma had it. He sacked it. Sent it to Philip Stokes. Like you said, just wanted to give it to a better trainer.
Ah, dear. Dave's all right.
Who?
Dave Eustace.
Who's he?
He's a partner of ours, training partner.
Oh, I might have heard of him.
Mount Gambier. We're going back to the Mount. Now, what's going on?
I'd love to go there. When's that?
It's got the big dog leg. Wednesday.
Wednesday,
is it? Adelaide Metro meeting. But
Adelaide Metro at Mount Gambier.
Oh, well, it's the main. It's the only meeting in South Australia, I've been trying to say.
How far is Mount Gambier from here?
Well, takes me from here to Caston. It takes me about 2.5 hours, 2 hours 40, and then it's another 40.
I've never been to that.
Then
track.
It's another 40 minutes. So 3.5 hours.
I've never been to that track.
Then you lose half an hour when you get there, though. Or gain, whatever you do.
If we win, the prize money will be less than the float trip that Bowman charges.
He's onto that rort too, is he? Righto, Rock and Roll Diva we're talking about. 1,200 metre maiden. Got knocked off her feet at Warrnambool first up.
It did.
Down to, which would be a weaker maiden, you would think. Although
Hope needs to be.
Needs to be, I think we all
Fitter.
agree.
A little bit further, but needs a firm track.
Which the weather forecast suggests, yes.
It's going to be 23 degrees.
Suggests a firm track.
If it's 5 degrees here, I'll give up.
It feels like 5 now.
Right.
So there you go.
Are you putting that in the multi?
Well, you'd want to hope so for the artist's sake that can run a place.
Yeah.
I think the Jack's the one.
Jack's for you, the best? That's all our runners, isn't it?
Yes. Put the question mark on Kandinsky Abstract.
Well,
Could be egg on our face here by saying, what are they doing? Late Titty Carco, that's a little bit of a
smoky,
watch.
I reckon.
Yeah.
He's pretty good Peter Chow, isn't he? Like I've never had a horse with him, but he plays some good and he's astute.
I don't know what his strike rate would be, but it'd be a 1 in 6. He'd be 15 or 16. Doesn't play with a lot of horses either. Like
no, I don't know much about the guy, but he seems to get results.
Yep. Yeah. So each and every one of our runners. Well, you're saying Stokes declared Navy Girl. Maybe we've missed the obvious.
So. Terang Monday, trials.
Yeah.
21 trials.
Oh, God, I film 21 of them.
We've got 4 going around. The Dandy Man. Hasseltoff.
Yes.
So he's trialling up there and he's going to Geelong on Cup Day.
Cool.
Same race he ran in last year.
Last year, ran well in.
Frazioni, the Jacklebury mare.
Yeah. Yep.
She'll need another trial after this.
Yep.
And the other one is the one that...
another one at Davenings?
No, Simon Wild's got Theory and Princess.
Yep.
She'll be just having a poke around, I'd say.
She'd need a few of those poke arounds in the trials to get her ready for a 3,000 metre race somewhere.
Yeah, well, he wants
Was he aiming at the Oaks again?
I think he's first up. The way he's going, I think he'll be first up as a 7-year-old.
Camelot 7-year-old bear.
My God, what's he doing? Yeah. All right, so big day down Shrink. So I won't see a Dandy Man because that trial's at 8:30.
I'll flick you can watch that on the way for the.
But I'll be certainly there for trial.
21 trial.
18, 19, and 20.
I had a look at the fields without looking at the names. There's like 8 a trial.
I know.
There's 170 horses.
It's such a good track.
Yeah. Well, until after 170 horses run on it. Because Mateo the day before got 8 trials of 6.
Yes, so Wayne Johnson will be there conducting business.
Yeah. Charge him at the gate with that many people coming through.
Oh, mate, he'll be taking donations for sure.
Anyway, that's a big lot of numbers.
It is.
And it just shows that they've been all waiting to get on turf to trial. There's been I think there's been 2 sets of trials in the month on turf in the West, that is.
Now, Saturday week, is that Caulfield Cup Day?
Yeah, so we've got another...
We'll talk about it next week.
Cut off next week.
I've had a few texts, Pete.
Yeah, right.
About the rules and regulations.
Oh, right.
And I said, well, it's like this. You've got to pick one horse in each of the 3 features. The Caulfield Cup, the Cox Plate and the Melbourne Cup. You have to pick them all next week. So you can't do it weekly.
So it's got to be in by next, say, Thursday.
Thursday or Friday.
Yep.
You got to select a horse in each of the 3 races.
So you get a free heads-up look at the first.
Yep.
But then you're picking on spec.
Future.
Yes.
Some thought they were getting to pick each week. No.
And you still get it wrong.
And you can only have one entry, and you can only pick one horse per
race.
Each.
Yeah, not a multi.
And then it'll work on a point system.
What are we doing there? 4-2-1, 3-2-1?
No, I think it'll be
6.
I think we want to keep everyone playing. So I think we'll allocate a number of points to the winner.
Yep.
And go all the way down to 10th.
Oh, yeah.
But then if you make the field and run further back than 10th, you'll still get a point.
Right. So we're just going to come up with those points.
Yeah, we'll come up with that system. You don't have to worry about it because we're going to worry about it.
Are you sort of thinking like 15 for the winner?
Yeah, well, there's probably going to be, there's going to be 20 odd in the Caulfield Cup.
Yeah, so maybe 29, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Yeah, we might. Yeah, we'll work it out.
Yep.
And so don't stress. Just have a look at who you think can win the Caulfield Cup, who you think's going to win the Cox Plate, and who you think's going to win the Melbourne Cup. The entries will have to be in by next Friday. Don't worry. Barrier draw will be out Tuesday or Wednesday next week for the Caulfield Cup. So you can have a look at the barrier draw, and then at least you'll have a runner in the first leg. Cox Plate's looking like a super race.
Yeah, well, all the good
absolute super race.
All the good ones will be there.
We're not going to email this out because it's only going to be for those who watch ATB TV.
Exclusive.
So you're going to have so someone's going to be a winner.
Yep.
And the prize is going to be good, but I'm not going to declare the prize.
And because there's 2 sections.
2 sections. What are they?
There are owners and they're not.
Yeah.
Non-owners.
So if the winner
current owner,
if the winner has a share in a horse,
yes,
they will get prize A. Or if the winner is a person without a share in a horse, they'll get a lesser prize.
Yes.
But the prize will be in your state of residence.
Geez, what about those ones in jail? We've got a few of them, haven't we?
Oh, well, send them some matches.
Bread, water, butter.
I don't think
I don't think any of our owners have actually been caught up with you. yet.
So yeah, so don't worry about the prize. It'll be within your state because there's no point having a prize in Melbourne or Sydney if you live somewhere else.
Yeah.
It'll be relevant to your state and capital city.
We'll be looking.
Let's put it that way.
We'll be looking after you.
And it won't be a sharing a horse, so you can relax.
Cost you for the rest of your life.
No, it'll be a good price.
Right, sounds good.
Yeah, we're going to have a bit of fun with this. So, and there might be a draw after the Cox Plate. Oh, sorry, there might be a draw after each race of the group of people that actually selected the winner.
Right. Oh yeah.
So they might go into a draw.
Yeah. So the extra prizes.
Yeah. So we're full of prizes.
Well, I got a partner and 5 kids. I can get 6 entries in under A-listers.
Yep. So, given that they don't own any shares in horses, they likely get a second hand. They likely get this old cap.
B grade prize.
Anyway, it's just a bit of interest for those who bother to tune in each week and watch ATB TV.
All good. Interesting. Exciting.
Well, it could be a bit of fun.
Yes.
I've already I put my multi on early, now I'm a bit nervous.
Could have got $16 about Amelia's jewel 2 weeks, 10 days before she won last week. I don't know.
I didn't pick her for the Cox Plate in my early multi.
I just was thinking if you was 16 the win, she would have been $3 a place.
Well, I took Mr. Brightside in mind. That's the one I'm worried about now because
righto.
I think we'll find out a bit more this weekend with the Hong Kong horse.
Yeah, he's in tomorrow.
Someone was saying that, I read something on Twitter that Hong Kong have sent out, they've had 40 runners in the Melbourne Spring over the last 5 years and won 1 race.
Yeah.
They reckon their horses don't go any good, so I don't know.
We just need to see.
But then they did say that in the Cox Plate, they had a list of the horses that have come out. I think the Japanese horse won it 1 year, State of Rest, Sir Dragonet. There was 4 or 5 that have won the Cox Plate, and they said, well, this horse is clearly better than them.
Right, well, there you go.
So, I don't know.
We do all hear all this smoke.
But anyway, my early multi was the horse that's in tomorrow for the Caulfield Cup.
Yep.
What's it called?
In tomorrow?
It's run tomorrow in the Turnbull.
Oh.
The Turnbull is a key race for the Caulfield Cup.
Caulfield Cup's the hardest of the 3.
Salcombe, is it?
Salcombe. You reckon?
Yeah, I took it into the Caulfield Cup, Brightside in the Cox Plate and Boban in the Melbourne Cup. Now, I put that on about 4 or 5 weeks ago.
101?
Was it? It was more than that, I think.
Oh, probably.
I think $40 got me 10 grand or 20 grand or something. Right. Anyway, it's a donation.
Even if they're all 5 to 1 favourite, that's 125 to 1. So it's not hard to get inflated odds.
So I'll probably do what everyone else is going to do now. I shall wait for the Caulfield Barrier draw.
Yep.
And try and pick that
Nail that first one.
And then then we'll have a better idea what's going on in the Cox Plate.
Do a Vo Rogue and get out in front.
The Cox Plate's looking like a super race.
Yeah. Yep.
The Everest is not looking like a super race. I think it's that race now looks like it's put on for I Wish I Win.
Yeah, well...
He's the best horse there.
The other thing that won the other day, Think It Over or whatever, that's probably the other chance, but I think I Wish I Win beats it.
I think so.
Yeah.
It's a workmanlike, it's a winner, it's won 10 out of 11.
Smart Moody. First run, first up 1400, so it's not a gut busted. And now just have it ready to go.
Just like an Olympic athlete.
First up with a run under its belt. So.
Well, back in your day, that's how you trained.
Tape it off from round 1, Darren.
I tape it off during pre-season, don't worry about that. Well, we got to let you go and pick up your son or you'll be divorced.
All right. He should be walking there. I would have walked.
What's this?
Nah, it's not a Carlton scarf. It's a McDonald's scarf.
I thought you had the Carlton one.
No.
You'll have it for next year.
My son's got it.
All right. Well, we're going to leave it there. Good luck.
Nothing in here black and white.
Good luck to all those going to Sydney to watch Detonator Jack.
Yep.
To Rose Hill. Have a great day. Sorry I can't be there. And for those heading to Flemington, Cadency Abstract, we'll learn a lot tomorrow.
Yep.
And for those venturing up to Matawa, mighty Matawa.
Matawa Cup's a great day.
Yeah, well, the weekend after, we got Crackerjack
the Evoca.
Going to the Evoca Cup.
And that's another great day.
I haven't been there for 10 years, but we're going.
Yep, the Country Cup scene's well and truly on the go. There was Coleraine last week, and Gumbau comes up, Manangatang.
Yeah,
all the great community cups.
Yeah, one of those blokes yesterday said he's going to the Manangatang Cup. Could Mandino run in it? I said, how far is it? He said 2,000. I said, maybe.
Yeah, I've been a cup, I prove.
I'll try and get Harry Coffey to ride it.
They have the Cox Plate at Manangatang.
Do they?
Yeah, it's on Cox Plate Day.
Oh, yeah.
They have the Cox Plate where you run up the home straight with limited clothing on, men's only race.
Wow.
Well, they call it the Cox Plate, Darren.
Very funny.
No, well, that's fair dinkum. It's fair dinkum. It is true.
Oh, my God.
True.
This is a family show. Yeah, well, I'm going on that note. Have a great weekend, everyone. Enjoy the racing. Spring's right up and about now, and we're really looking forward to seeing what happens tomorrow. And, wow, the Everest Caulfield Cup, it's all going on. Cox Plate. You know what? This is all going to be over before we know it.
Yep. Side by side, we stick together. Old Collingwood. Harder pies.
Bye.
See you, Owen.